Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Admin Day Fun episode. Today we'll be going over bots and Skynet. I lovingly prefer to this as Skynet, and really all this is used for is spoofing our producers so that they think that we're doing a better job than we actually are. Let's get into it. So we're going to start over in the mobile OS. We're going to go to our surveyor. As you can see, I've got a pretty high satiety on all of our customers. Software Nexus isn't all that happy with me. They're at 55% right now. So if we click into here and we scroll down, we can see that their WASP crit net does software updates. You can see this number here, the visits versus the required. Every once in a while, this is dropping below their required number, and this affects their satiety. Um, if it continues to keep dropping and up and down, this will continue to cause problems. So, what the goal of this is to spoof it and make them think that we're giving them a lot more traffic than we actually are. Let's get into it. So, this is my slightly convoluted setup. This is kind of just this is over engineered and kind of ridiculous setup, so you can kind of see how this works. So, starting out, we have our floor one consumers. So these are our standard people. They are coming in to an Ethernet tapper, and that Ethernet tapper is reading the packets that they are sending through. Unfortunately, I don't think I could watch any of these because I didn't set that up. But what these are going to be creating is actually support bots. So if I plug in directly, just temporarily, you can see that we have inspect user packets equals 8 in our use stack. This requires the program WireRat to be running. So if you have jailbreak and if you have SFTP, technically you can take WireRat and you can put it on a switch, or you can put it on a router. You can put it on really any device that it'll fit on. It's only a what 2x1 program, 2 CPU, 2 memory, 2 storage, or 1 storage, sorry. So if you find a device that can hold it, technically you can create and inspect user packets on any device. Anyways, now that we see that we have inspect user packets, I'll plug this back in. I'll grab my cable and plug this back in. So the problem with how bots currently work is this Ethernet tapper has to have a direct communication path with the server, and that server has to be running the program UBPT. UBPT is the program that actually converts the packets into support bots. So with this program running, we are now producing what's called support bots. So the process currently, we have our consumers creating us traffic. That traffic is reaching the tap. That traffic is continuing on to where it belongs, so we're not cutting them off. And then the inspect packets is directly connected to our Skynet 1 box. Skynet 1 currently has UBBT installed, and that's creating support bots. What we can do from there is we can pick our target. So let's say our target is this is Skynet 1, so I want to target the chatter hive. So currently he's at 3 of 8 down here, which means we're below. Now is it 8 of 8? It's gonna spike around every once in a while. But he's gonna be my first target. So I'm gonna look at his network address. At C1, AS1, F2P1. So now that I have the address, we're gonna do botconf create visitor to at C1, AS1, F2P1 on at C1, SR1, Skynet 1. So botconf is bot configuration. We are creating a visitor, so a fake visitor, to their server, on Skynet 1, which is the server. What that'll do is that'll create bot 0. This is the first bot. If I do a watch command on Skynet 1 again, we now have another program. That's bot 0. Bot 0 is running, and as you can see, our support bots is going down every once in a while. UBBT is going up to 2 load every once in a while. So from what I have found, you could technically run 2 bots on one server. I'm still testing that, but for now, let's go ahead and go over to the chatter hive. So we are currently out of Skynet sending fake packets, and we're reaching 11 out of 8 every once in a while. So we are sending him bogus packets. He's accepting them, and he's happy about them. Now we're at 12 out of 9. So as you just saw, his wants just went up. So he's going to pay us more as long as we give him more. So I'm going to do the same thing again. So we now have 2 bots running. And if we go look, our load is going up to 4. So from what I could tell, the support bots has to equal 2. And the max you can get out of a server is 2 support bots. Or not 2 support bots, 2 bots. So if we come down here, we're getting up to 11 out of 12. As you can see, this just went up again. He went from 9 up to 12, so he wants more visitors. Our payment's going to go up because of this, but as you can see, we're now sending him a lot more traffic. Let's do the same thing for the recycling center. He's at 10 out of 3 right now, so he really doesn't need it. But we're going to give it to him anyways, just because I can. So if I look at Skynet 2, Skynet 2 also has 4 support bots, because it's directly connected to another Ethernet tapper with traffic flowing through it. So we're going to use the same command. Obviously, I need to change who this is. Floor 4 P1 on C1-SR1. That's Skynet 2. And I want to create 2 of those. Now, if I look at Skynet 2, we'll see that it's got 2 bots, and they are both pushing packets. We go to the recycling center. He's at 14 out of 3 right now. 17 out of 3. So the recycling guy is ultra happy. He doesn't need this. But he's going to pay us a lot of money because how much traffic we're pushing to him. 22 out of 3. So we're pushing a lot of traffic to this guy. He doesn't really need it. You know who needs it because he's a greedy guy? The chatter hive. The chatter hive always needs more traffic. So, because Recycling Center doesn't really need it, even though I was feeling really generous, I'm going to program uninstall the bot from C1-SR1 Skynet 2. I'm also going to install bot 1. I'm then going to go back up to this one and create my bots again, but they're going to go to the chatter hive instead. I had program auto start on, so they'll auto start, but now you can see we're at 20 out of 14. So the chatter hive is a very happy person right now. 21 out of 14. 10 out of 13. This changes based on the time of the day, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, as you can see, it's a constantly changing number. So chatter hive is good. Recycling center, more than good. Software Nexus, not very happy. He's sometimes happy, but not always happy. So we'll do another watch. We'll check on Skynet 3. Skynet 3 doesn't have any bots on it. So we'll go ahead and create some bots for him. I believe he's on floor 7. On at SR1, Skynet 3. And we'll create 2 bots for him. Did I send that to the right place? No, I sent that to floor 7 on accident. That's me. I goofed that up. Floor 7's floor 7's happy. He's a happy guy. Anyways, since I goofed that up, let's go move him to Skynet 4, I guess. I don't remember the naming. I'm pretty sure it's P. Or 6. No, it's because he's on AS2. Sorry. Floor. Where is he? Where's he at? Floor 6. Yeah, floor 6 is on AS. No, he's on my core. I don't have any AS2. Sorry. I get a little confused sometimes too. It's all part of playing the game. C1, SR1, Skynet 4. I already had a bot running on Skynet 4. I don't know where it's going, but if we go to the software nexus, you can see that we're now getting additional traffic. He's at 5 of 3. Soon it'll go up some more. 7. There you go. So he's happy. Chatterhive is definitely happy. Let's just add in the software nexus. Mailer, definitely happy. And the recycling center, way more than happy. So that will convert into money for us, and it doesn't really take that much additional setup. We already need to have the consumers set up. We're just adding a tap between them. The taps do have a limited traversal. That is something to be mindful of. They can only handle 18 traversals per tick. That's only enough for one floor. So you do have to be very careful with that. You cannot have taps on multi-floor links. Each of these in my playthrough right now is one floor, and they can handle it. In general, floors like less than 15 traversals usually. If it's all consumers, generally early game. Once you get late game, it might be a little bit different, but generally early game, 15 traversals is fine. But yeah, that's how simple botnetting is. If you have any additional video ideas that you'd like to see, any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Feel free to ask on the Discord. Someone will gladly answer. Have a great night.